Hello everyone, welcome to week 10 and we are live on YouTube and our week 10 update, and today's live is actually a little bit different. So I actually got a comment just a couple of hours ago and it made me honestly stop and think, and I didn't really expect it to affect me as much as it did, and I thought what a great thing to talk about today. And it's all about consistency and being consistent on YouTube, and whether I've taken my foot off the gas a little bit, just like it actually said in the comment. So yeah, really interested in the timing of this comment, just because I'll put it into context about my week 10 and how it's actually been. So yeah, this comment came at a really good time. So I thought, let's just have a good old chat about it. So let's get into it. I hope you can see me and hear me. If you are live with me, please do give me a little thumbs up. I'd love to know that you're actually watching along, that would, following along. That would be great. Okay, so let me get into exactly what I want to say. So we are on week 10 and it's been a bit of a funny one this week. I'll just say that I only managed to actually post one video. So I only did one video on Wednesday. I managed to post that one. Friday, it's the first time in 10 weeks now I've actually not posted on a Friday. I'll get into that about why in a minute. And I'm doing my live today. So week 10, I would actually say on reflection, looking back, my previous Friday video that I did has been the best video I've done so far, which is pretty insane considering how this comment that someone put on my recent video kind of called me out for not being consistent, which is good. I'm going to say it's a really positive thing, and I really do appreciate this comment. I really do. And this has kind of gave me the inspiration literally a couple of hours just before this live to do this video on this topic and about all my consistency and how I've been doing, and just looking at the whole bigger picture of YouTube and being consistent. So I thought it was just brilliantly timed, this comment, to be honest with you. So I will say that my video, I'm just got my little stats up. So I haven't figured out yet, on the lives, how to do another screen and show you, like a screen recording or something like that. But I'll just talk about it, and you can actually just go and just check it out if you want to. But this is I posted it on week 9. And this is the 11 views again thumbnail, and it's what it actually looks like to get low views as a beginner. That video has done brilliantly well. It's actually been the best video so far. So it's very ironic, the fact that actually I've been so inconsistent. I have not been consistent this week, considering I've had such a good week before. But yeah, it got 259 views, and the impressions are still on 4.6%, which is the best I've ever had. And it's by views, my video performance is number 1 out of all of them so far. So I'm actually going to do a video on this on Wednesday, just specifically about this video and how it's kind of been my little viral moment, But anyway, going back to my whole week 10. So that's basically what happened. I would say my video that I posted on Wednesday, it's kind of done the same as usual. It's done a little bit better, but I think I definitely need to work on retention. That's just something I'm going to work on. And it's an ongoing basically ongoing learning experience that I'm on at the moment with YouTube. So yes, that's basically just quickly what's happened in week 10. Now I want to read the comment. Like I said, I'm not calling anyone out for this comment. I'm actually really appreciative of it, and it's actually, when I was speaking to my husband about it, first the initial thought and the initial reaction when I read this comment was a bit like, oh, ouch, that hurt a little bit. And it kind of got me right here, because this week has been not a great week. That's why I've not uploaded on Friday. The flu has hit me. It hit me hard on Wednesday, and I usually do my Thursdays are my day to record my video for Friday. So I'm there going, I can't even get out of bed, and no exaggeration, I've just been going through it, and I was just like, oh, how am I going to get this Friday video? I was even thinking of, recording a video on Friday and uploading it late on Saturday. I just couldn't do it. I'm going to talk a little, I'm going to just whack in my mic. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a bit. But what I thought I would do is read a little bit of the comment, and once again, I'm very appreciative of this comment. So this isn't calling anyone out, it's not saying anything, but just a little bit, just so you kind of get the gist of what I read a couple of hours ago before coming live. So this is on my Wednesday video that I managed to upload, and it says, "Hi Sabrina, you really need to keep going. You are taking your foot off the gas. You promised a video every Wednesday, Friday, and a live on a Saturday. YouTube is seriously hard, and you have to keep pushing yourself and continuing. You must be consistent or you will have no chance. You are doing great." And then it says like how many weeks I'm in. I'm nearly on 80 subs. Keep going, push through, and do what you promised everyone. Keep going. Okay, I read the whole thing because actually it was a really lovely comment. And so thank you to whoever commented. I just want to say thank you very much, because this really did get me to think, and it got me thinking. And actually, this is what I'm going to talk about today, because it was just a really good comment. Now, how this made me feel, this comment is, like I said, initially I was a little bit not shocked by it, but because when someone not calls you out, but I've not had the best week. Let's just put it that way. I've not felt good. I've not felt good about missing my Friday video. I also have been, like I said, flu, and it's just been one of those weeks where everything has happened all in one week. In the best way, in my personal life, a lot's been happening and it's been fantastic. But when it comes to YouTube, then I've just felt like in the back of my head, I just felt really, really guilty about not kind of being on it. I know this week has just not been my week, and it's been a little bit wobbly. So when I got this comment, I did feel a certain way when I read it, and it was only until I really digested it. And I think that's really important when you get something, is not to react straight away. And I just waited, and I also spoke to my husband, and he was just like, wow, yeah, it's true. We need to stay on it, because this is really a team effort. I've got a little one, 2-year-old, and it really is. I think when you've got a child, it's just like the whole family is part of your channel, because it's a big deal recording, editing, uploading videos. So I would say, basically my husband was like, this is what we needed. This is kind of, maybe we need to reflect on this week and what actually happened. So I don't know, I agree with it. I do agree with it. At the end of the day, this is so true and so real for someone saying this. One of my subscribers, I think this is a subscriber who left this comment. So once again, I totally agree with you. But it did hit a nerve. And, it did hit a nerve in a good way though, because now I'm like totally thinking about things and my week and what I could have done differently. So I kind of thought like this was a broader topic for everyone who is on YouTube, who is a beginner on YouTube, and just why, when I've had such a good previous week, why am I slowing things down when things are starting to work? And I thought this was just like, I don't know, is this just me? Does this only happen to me? I don't know. Is this something that I do, or is this just human nature? And I had to just quickly, before I came on live, I was like, let me just speak to my husband very quickly about this idea that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And he said it's the same thing, like when he goes to the gym. Just another thing, when he goes to the gym, when he can feel it's working and everything, and then for some reason he kind of not pushes back, but he's not got that. It's motivation, isn't it? It's about being motivated and being consistent. And I think that's what's happened, because the video that I'm going to discuss on Wednesday, the video in my week 9, my Friday week 9, did so well. Like, genuinely, I thought that was going to be like I don't know, a viral moment. And for me, it was kind of that viral feeling. Even at 259 views, you're probably thinking that's far from viral. But for me, that definitely felt like a moment. It's something's working here, and something is doing something, and I got quite a few subscribers from it. But why then the following week, this week, have I just been so not with it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's actually happened. But I've just got a point here. Don't know if anyone's live. Anyone wants to give me a thumbs up, or leave a comment, because I just want to know, is this only me that's actually this happens to? So what I would say is that I think it's a whole wider topic about consistency, and it's obviously, consistency isn't perfection. It's showing up when motivation kind of drops. And I think I wouldn't necessarily say my motivation has dropped. Maybe it has. You know what? I'm going through the motions as I'm talking to you right now. Maybe my motivation has dropped a little bit. And maybe having the flu this week was a little bit of an excuse. I don't know. I don't know. My husband said I'm being very harsh on myself, but I kind of know I can do better. And even with everything, because everyone has so much going on, it's all very relative to our own situations at home, our work. When I say, I can't go into details, when I say everything that could have happened this week happened, it happened. And in the best way possible. But it meant that YouTube was kind of like, not on the, I was still thinking about it all the time. I don't know if that's weird, but I do think about YouTube like all the time, on my channel and what I'm going to do. But this week has been a bit of then with the flu on Wednesday, it just kind of like my motivation completely dropped. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. My motivation did drop this week. And I don't know why. Because I was on such a high from that video, doing so well. I got so many more subscribers from that one video, like in one go I've ever actually got achieved in any other video. So I don't actually know what happened for me to feel like this. And I think it's just like a really stupid thing as well. Then I take it back to, and please comment if this happens to you, I don't know. But then I go back to like my gym journey. I'm on like a gym journey as well, since having my baby and everything. But when I started to see results, for some reason, I then started to make excuses not to go, like to myself. I'd be like, oh, but I'm not feeling too well, or actually I don't have time, I've got to prioritize this instead of that. And I'm just like, like, is this just something that I'm doing? Like, is this just a really unusual thing just happening to me? I don't know. So yeah, I kind of like I'm obviously clearly thinking about this as I'm actually talking to you live, so I've not scripted any of this, because this comment literally just came in. This wasn't what I was going to talk about today at all, but I thought this comment just really hit hard in the best way though, and it gave me a wake-up call, and I think I needed it this week, because I don't know if you can hear it, like I'm still not feeling well. I'm still, but I think it's a bit of an excuse. Maybe I could have dragged myself out of bed and actually just recorded. I probably could have done that. I was then making up all the excuses of, well, if I do that, then what would happen if, like, the quality is not as great, but then would I have been better just of uploading, because YouTube would then not have gone, the algorithm would have gone, okay, well, at least she's uploaded something. I was really worried, to be honest with you. I was really worried about the algorithm this week and missing that Friday video. really worried. I was even refreshing it, my YouTube studio, and I'm gonna be so honest with you. YouTube studio on Saturday, I was refreshing it to make sure that I didn't actually lose any subscribers because I hadn't uploaded on Friday, and it really freaked me out. It was a moment when I checked and I was like, I've still got everyone at the moment. It didn't feel good. So yeah, I would say that it's been a really weird one. I don't know if you've been feeling like this, if you've had these really weird weeks on YouTube. I know, listen, this is a 1 year to monetization journey, and 1 year is a long time. It's a long time. Life happens and things happen. You know, the week before that, to say, it was my mum's birthday, and they ended up, we ended up going out, things like that, and it clashed with me doing a live. So there was just so much. And once again, could I have then just changed the live day, the day that I was doing a live, to accommodate that week? I don't know. I've got a holiday coming up. I'm going to obviously prepare the videos beforehand, but then I'm thinking, how can I do a live that week when I'm on holiday? So it's quite odd that I don't know if you feel like that as well, but I feel like it's a lot of big guilt as well from not making sure that because I've made a promise to you and I'm on this journey, and I don't want someone who has followed me, and this is why I'm really grateful for that comment, for kind of calling me out, but in the best possible way, because it actually showed that this person they care about the journey, they care about what I do, and hopefully seeing me succeed on here, as do I. I do the same when I'm watching people on their YouTube journey. So it's one of those where it's like, yeah, maybe I should have done better this week. I will put my hands up to that. Even doesn't matter how absolutely terrible I was feeling, I think I could have done better. And it's something that speaks to the wider kind of topic of motivation, I think, and just coming up with excuses. I'm quite good at doing that. I've realised now this is just one of my traits of, I don't know if it's just me though, but it just feels like whenever something is going really well, whenever I'm achieving something and I'm doing it, and then all of a sudden when I can see, I'm getting somewhere with it, I then start to drop, and my motivation starts to just fall and just drop off, and I don't know, that spark, that kind of energy. And I asked my husband, I said to him, because obviously he's here, I share everything with him, and I asked him, have you noticed, what's my last couple of weeks been like, because I just feel like I've just not been there with YouTube. And he said the same thing. He said, yeah, you did lose a little bit of that oomph, because usually at home that's all I will talk about is, that's what I'm going to record for YouTube, and this person commented, and this happened. So yeah, I don't know where that's gone, and I don't know where. I'm just being really real with you. I don't know why my motivation has dropped. I think it just doesn't help as well not feel well, to be honest with you, to have paracetamol before coming on live now. But that's not the, I'm not saying boo-hoo me or anything like that, but I just feel like I need to stop, because I need to realise that I am going to have those weeks where I'm not well. I'm going to have those weeks where family stuff come up. I'm going to be on holiday sometimes. It'd be lovely to go on holiday even more. I'll have the odd holiday here and there. So what I've really got to do is stay focused, and I want YouTube to fit around my everyday. I like my life. I really want it to work. I really want to stay on this 1 year to monetization journey, and I don't want to beat myself up too much about this week, because I can tend to do that. I tend to do this when I don't know if it's the same for you as well, if you've missed a week, or if you've missed recording for a couple of months. I've been in that situation when I started last year, and when I had that 2-month break, it was horrible, because all I was thinking was why have I done this? Why am I taking this stupid break? What's happened? So I don't want to repeat that. So yeah, thank you for the comment, because actually it really did give me a bit of a kick. I needed that. I needed the push this week. And this isn't for, you know, my subscribers and everyone who's watching and following along. This isn't, you know, this isn't your job, obviously, to keep me on track and to keep me motivated, but I really do get a lot of motivation from your comments. And I know this week's been a particularly quiet week, but I know it's because I've not put as much effort as I should have, as I usually do. So that's all on me, and it's a total reflection on what I've been doing this week. So and how I've been feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna do better. It's fine. It's Monday tomorrow. It's a new week, and I'm gonna make sure that I do. I'm gonna get back on track for my week 11. We're gonna do this. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about a little bit on that. Okay, drink. So yeah, I just wonder if you've started something and then all of a sudden you slow down. I would love to know. I would love to know of. I don't love it. I love YouTube. I would love YouTube to be my full-time thing that I do. Love it, love it, love it. So even though I have that goal, it's a weird one. I don't know why then I'm still struggling to stay consistent. Maybe because it's like a year, I don't know. But I'm going to try and take a little bit of my own advice on all the videos I've done beforehand on staying consistent and being motivated. I'm going to re-watch them actually, and I'm just going to have a little reminder as to me and having to stay motivated. I think that's key, really, really important. Right, so yes, just to talk about going forward now, because we've done enough dwelling on the past and this week. To be honest with you, I'm so glad this week is just over with. I want this silly flu, cold now, whatever it's turned into, just to go away, so then at least my mind is just a little bit clearer and I can actually think. I want to start again. So it's like, go back to where I've been, how I've been with YouTube, and week 11 is going to be a better week. Okay, so what is going to be my plan going forward? My schedule. Once again, I'm going to go through my schedule with you. So it's Wednesday. This is good for me to remind myself. Wednesday, I'm going to upload the more evergreen videos, a little bit more real kind of how I'm feeling and about how the YouTube journey, things like that, about judgment, failure, things like that. Fridays are still going to be my weekly update of how this 1 year to monetization journey is going. That's what we're going to do. And then what I'm going to do with my lives, because obviously when you're live, you have to make sure you're actually physically available. So I'm going to stick to Sundays. So please, this is something that I'm going to do now. It's going to be a Sunday at 5 p.m. UK time. Now, if that time changes, and it might be a week, like I said, when I'm on holiday or something happens, I will change the lives, but I'm going to make sure that I do the live at some point in that week. I'm still going to try and aim for that Sunday, like I said, but I think, but I do think it's just, life, like I said, life does happen. So what can I do? So sometimes it is going to be a little bit a funny week, but it's just I kind of I want to just really say that there's no pressure as well. I kind of feel like having a schedule is brilliant because it makes me accountable and it makes sure that I'm showing up for you, and I really do want to do that for you and for myself as well. More so for you though, because you subscribed and you obviously want to see the journey. So I don't want to let you down. But I also need to realise I am going to have these funny weeks, and it will hopefully not happen so often. There'll just be a few out of the whole year, but I am going to have these odd weeks where unexpected things are going to happen, or, I'm not going to be 100%. And I suppose it's okay as well. we're all right. I know it's really hard because I know you need to be consistent when it comes to YouTube, especially as a beginner. So it's not like I'm sitting here with 100,000 subscribers and I can maybe afford to take a week off because I've just not been feeling well. I don't know, because that you're still going to kind of have like a lot of subscribers, and your people will understand. I don't know, or I don't know, or maybe the YouTube algorithm is not going to be so like bad. They're going to know, the YouTube algorithm is going to be like, oh, it's okay, this person can have a week off. I feel like as a beginner YouTuber, I've just got this thing at the back of my head, like if I don't post on that day at that time that I've been doing, it is going to impact my channel really negatively. And I know that, and I know it probably does as well. So yeah, I'm going to try my best. And as I have been doing, but this has been a particularly weird week, so hopefully it's not going to happen again, where everything just happens all at once. And yeah, hopefully I can stay consistent with it all. So once again, Wednesday, I'm going to upload Wednesday, I'm going to upload on a Friday, and lives are going to be on a Sunday at 5 p.m. UK time. Now, what I'm focusing on next is going to be, so like I said, I'm going to do a video on Wednesday, and that's going to be about my almost viral video, which I'm really, really excited to film. I haven't filmed that yet. So I'm going to do that. I've got a few things coming up, some ideas that I've been really wanted to share with you. So I am going to be doing those, which is going to be really cool. So yeah, I'm kind of like getting back into the frame of mind of when it comes to YouTube and just like what I want to do and what this channel is all about. Anyway, I just, if this has been you, if you've started YouTube, stopped, or had a bit of a funny week, bit of a wobbly week like I've had, please do comment down below. It does make everything, better, to be honest with me. It makes me feel not so bad as well, because I feel terrible for not uploading on Friday. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm beating myself up about that one. But I do just, thank you for the comment though, because I really as well needed a bit of a push. I have been a little bit not been myself this week. It's just a lot has been happening. Just having a little look to see if there's any comments. I don't think we've got any comments, but it's okay in my live chat. I know I've just completely got rid of the live chat. I don't have any comments at the moment, but what I will say is that just thank you guys for sticking by me and not giving up and not unsubscribing and still commenting. Oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful, seriously, every single time, especially this week. I've really needed it, so thank you. Oh, sorry, just need to knock my mic. I feel like the whole takeaway from this week is that it's easier to show up when nothing's happening, but it's actually harder to stay consistent when things are going well. I think that's just this week in a nutshell, really. And I don't know if, you guys feel the same. It'd be really, really good to know. So that's it. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to stop waffling on. If you've liked the video, please like it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Please join this 1 year to monetization journey that I'm on. It's a funny one, this one. YouTube has been a weird and wonderful experience so far. More wonderful experience, to be honest with you. But I never thought I'd feel so guilty about missing an upload day. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But yeah, I did freak out a little bit when that video didn't get uploaded on Friday. So I'm not going to make a habit of it. It's going to happen. Next week I'm back on track. Week 11 we're back on track. Week 10 has been a weird one, but week 11 I'm back on track. And like I said, just thank you guys. I'm just being really real with you, and just thank you for sticking by me and following this journey. I hope you are doing well on your YouTube journey. I hope you're still you know, hopefully this has given you a bit of a wake up call as well to post and to try and be as, you know, just to stay motivated as you can, but also to say that it's okay to have these weeks. It's going to happen. We're only human. We're not perfect. So, you know, it's going to happen, and life does happen. So yeah, we're all right. We're getting there. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.